Hi everyone, Kelsang Chopeg here. Thanks for coming to the class last night. We looked at the practice of thinking about our death, and this helps us to remove the main obstacle to our spiritual practice, which is we call the laziness of attachment, or the attachment to the things of this life. So we are very concerned about the things that we're going to leave behind, and that interest in those things takes us away from practicing a spiritual path or making our life meaningful at all. So even though we want to make our life meaningful, we don't, because we are very concerned about things that don't matter that much, like TV shows and food and stuff like that. So if we think about our own death, then we will want to make our life meaningful right away. So one little phrase that we can use is, I may die today. So we just can repeat that to ourselves a lot. I may die today, I may die today. And see how it has an effect on our mind. We start to feel a feeling when we say that, I may die today. We feel concerned about making our life meaningful right away. Then we'll come to a decision. Since I will soon have to depart from this life, there's no sense in my becoming so attached to the things of this life. Instead, I will devote my whole life, or I will engage in pure spiritual practice, basically. We decide. Instead, I'll make my life meaningful by engaging in spiritual practice, right now. And that decision, when that decision comes into our mind, we hold it there. So it's a lot different than our normal decisions. It's a very positive and powerful decision. Okay, so we can try that out, see how you like it. Just wanted to read some encouragement from this book, How to Transform Your Life, by Geshe Kelsang, where he says, he's quoting a great scholar, Gungtang, who said, I spent 20 years not wanting to practice spiritual teachings. I spent the next 20 years thinking that I could practice later on. I spent another 20 years engrossed in other activities and regretting the fact that I had not engaged in spiritual practice. This is the story of my empty human life. This could be our own life story, but if we meditate on death, we will avoid wasting our precious human life, and we will strive to make it meaningful. So whatever that means to you, we'll start to do it, because we see there's certain things I get to take with me when I die. There's certain things that I have to leave behind when I die. Why focus on all the things that I have to leave behind when, they can only benefit me for a short time? But if I focus on inner wealth, the inner wealth of spiritual experience that helps us in every situation, and we get to take it with us when we die. So it always helps us. So that this teaching gives us that conclusion. What should I focus on? What's meaningful in my life? And how should I spend my time, basically? Okay, so please, you can read the email and contemplate any points that you like. And when your mind moves to a positive place, stay there with it for as long as you can. And of course, at the moment, our mind will slip away and do something else, but then we bring it back and contemplate again until the feeling comes back and we stay there again. Okay, so have fun, and I'll see you next time. Okay.